Hola clase, this is James Simone and I'm doing a presentation today on La Comida de Colombia. It's the foods of Colombia. Um, you'll notice the map. Colombia is located in the northwest corner of South America, and the two bodies of water for Colombia are the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. I chose La Comida de Colombia as my topic because I have several friends that were born and raised in Colombia. They actually left their businesses in Southern California to open a restaurant in Colombia. So I thought it'd be interesting to try to discover what kind of food they may be serving at the restaurants that they now own in Colombia. So Colombian cuisine is very diverse, and it really does vary depending on what region of Colombia you're in. In some areas, there's specialties like roasted ants and guinea pigs, and while other areas they don't eat those kind of dishes. But you notice at the left bottom corner, those are fried ants, and on the right bottom picture, that's roasted guinea pigs. So generally speaking, there aren't very many vegetarians in Colombia. Their diet does include a lot of meat, and in the coastal areas, there's lots of variety of fish and lobsters and plenty of seafood. And it's often prepared with a sauce that's made out of coconut milk. And in the upper left-hand corner, you can see that there's a fish type dish there that has the common coconut milk sauce on it. So in general, breakfast is quite important in Colombia, and it consists of a fruit juice, coffee, hot chocolate, fruit, eggs, and bread. But their lunch is served between 12 and 2 typically, and it is their main meal of the day, and it generally in the countryside. But a traditional main meal consists of a soup, a main dish, a drink, and sometimes a dessert. And the desserts are generally really sweet. And their dinner is more like a snack. And in the big cities, the main meal is generally served between 7 and 8 p.m. every evening. So in this slide, it shows the more common dishes or common foods of Colombia, the more popular items. So starting up in the left-hand corner, number one is arepa, and it's a bread that's made from cornmeal. It's similar to a thick pancake as we know it here in the United States. Picture number two is arroz con coco. It's a common side dish of the Caribbean coast of Colombia. It has white rice and it's cooked in coconut milk with water, salt, and sugar. Number three is bandeja paisa, and is commonly referred to as the national dish of Colombia, and it consists of grilled steak, fried pork rinds, chorizo sausage, and it has a bed of rice and red beans. And then it's topped with a fried egg and a slice of avocado with sweet banana chips. Number four up in the upper right-hand corner is chanchulo. Typically, when I grew up in Southern California, we call those chicharrones, which is fried cow or poultry intestines or the pork rinds, and theirs are actually stuffed. Down on the left-hand corner, number five is morcilla rellena. It's a blood sausage or like a blood pudding, and it's a common dish that's normally served with a barbecue or a deep fry. Number six is what we call quesillos. It's a double cream cheese, and it's wrapped in banana leaves, and it's like a cake-type dessert. Number seven is called sancocho. It's a common dish, and it actually varies from region to region, but it includes chicken, plantains, yucca, cilantro, corn, and potatoes. Sometimes they use fish instead of chicken in the Caribbean area, but sometimes you also find a type of a meat or pork in it as well. On the bottom right, the final item there is a tamale, and it's cooked with corn dough, and it's filled with meat or chicken, and the vegetable is actually wrapped in a banana leaf, and those are real famous in what they call the Tolima region, and they're filled with chicken, pork, rice, potatoes, and carrots. So that is just a little bit about the food of Colombia. And when I chose the topic, I really had no idea what to expect. I made the assumption that many of the foods would resemble those of Mexico, and that's because of my limited exposure to Latin cultures. But I was pleasantly surprised to find that the foods of Colombia are extremely diverse. Thank you for watching.